Hey you guys, what's up? It's here back with another video. Today we are reacting to the second part of the top 15 mysterious videos that need explaining by the channel Top 15s. This is the second part, so if you haven't seen the first part, I will link it in the description down below and in a comment. So, without further ado, if you have watched that part, let's continue. Let's see if we can explain some of these videos.
Number 10. The Kinect Shadow. The Kinect uses many infrared detectors in order to map out a person.
Kinect is, by the way, for you non-Xbox users, I'm not an Xbox user, but I know what it is. It's basically just a camera that can record what you're doing, maybe for live streaming, or for particular games can follow your hand movement. Okay.
For their movements to be mimicked in-game, these infrared sensors have been able to also detect spiritual entities and even provide a skeletal shape for them, letting investigators know where the spirits are standing and what they are doing. However, it has been proven not only investigators have captured such entities. YouTuber Faceless Nights uploaded a rather eerie video of an unexpected encounter back in late November 2013. Nights started up his Xbox One and went to the settings in order to calibrate his Kinect. As he went through the different video settings, one showed the infrared light in his vicinity. To his surprise, a tall, shadowy figure appeared behind him and slowly slid out of view when Nights turned to look. Nobody else was with him at the time, and the entity didn't reappear. The entity has visible features, its silhouette detailing a head, arm, hand, and leg. To Knight's credit, he managed to keep his composure, appearing more surprised than spooked by the event. He later uploaded another video to dispel any skepticism, and to this day, swears the incident is real and not faked. He continues to theorize what the entity is, but viewers believe it to not be harmful, but curious and even shy. Since nothing bad has happened to Knights to date, we should all hope this is true. Number 9.
Could easily just
Hospital Haunting.
It could easily just be like a green screen or someone standing there and then just him cutting the video off at exact point. I don't know. Probably something like that.
Surprisingly, hospitals are known to be a hotbed.
But who knows? Maybe it's all real, you know?
With paranormal activity. Two orderlies were goofing around on their break in a Guadalajara, Mexico hospital when things quickly took a strange turn. In the middle of their laughter, a shadowy figure suddenly walks by the doorway of a surgery room. The two orderlies enter to investigate, but find the room empty. Then, without warning, a wheeled table suddenly moves on its own towards them, causing them to quickly exit and end the recording. Closer inspection of the shadow figure shows the figure to apparently be wearing a hospital gown, meaning it could be the spirit of a former patient. The ghost also showed no interest in the two orderlies, not even turning to face them, and instead looking the opposite direction. To this day, it is unknown who the spirit is, and not much is known about who the two orderlies are or which hospital it was taken in. On the other side of
that was freaking scary, and that ghost, if it was a ghost, also looked pretty huge.
the globe in India, a CCTV camera captured a gurney move on its own. Despite being located outside, there is no wind present, as made apparent by the trees not moving along with the gurney. Moments later, a staff member is seen walking towards another gurney, which moves quickly as the man approaches. Clearly startled, the worker pauses before turning the opposite direction, even giving a look over his shoulder at—
He's like, nope, I'm gone. This isn't for me.
As if to try and comprehend what he just witnessed. It is unknown what was moving the gurney, either a former patient who passed on, or a former employee who was simply trying to continue their duty. Number 8.
Wait.
Moving the gurney, either a former patient who passed on, or a former employee who was simply trying to continue their duty. Number 8. School ghosts.
I thought I saw something move in the image. Like sometimes you have like with these fake with fake videos. You have like a bit of cutting in the video, but that wasn't the case.
It would appear nowhere
least I
is
didn't see it
immune
anyway.
to a haunting, not even schools. CCTV at a Warren, Michigan high school was recording in the fine arts wing when a mysterious gray orb appeared and danced around the water fountain for several moments before disappearing. A student even walks into frame and begins to fix her hair when the orb appears behind her. She continues to make her adjustments, unable to notice the orb floating directly behind her. To this day, there is no known identity to the mysterious orb, but it appears it was only interested in the water fountain. Perhaps it was a former student still trying to get a drink from the afterlife. In a more famous example, CCTV at Pocatello High School in Idaho captured an apparition exiting a room late at night before the lights began to malfunction throughout the floor. The school had always been rumored to be haunted, but now the CCTV footage appears to confirm the rumors are true. Pocatello High School has had a dark history, with the school even burning down at one point. It is unknown who the spirit or spirits are within the school's walls, but
Nope.
it seems they are ones who enjoy mischief, similar to some students currently attending schools across the globe. Number 7.
No school there for me.
Ghost
No
cars.
school.
By now, our viewers are
Oh, I've seen
probably
this one.
familiar with the infamous car ghost police chase. In summary, a New York state officer was in pursuit of a white car when it suddenly appeared on the other side of a chain link fence, baffling both the officer and viewers. Since then, several other mysterious events regarding cars suddenly appeared, having been uploaded to YouTube. As a car turns right at the lights, it suddenly hits a car that seems to appear out of nowhere. This mysterious car is not visible beforehand, heading on the left-hand side of traffic, and simply morphs as soon as the car is right there. In a video from 2011, a truck traveling through a tunnel suddenly hits an oncoming vehicle, flipping it on its side. To the surprise of viewers, it turns out the semi had hit a similar looking semi that wasn't there before. Before it happened, the area in which the truck suddenly appears is empty, devoid of any other vehicle there. How this truck suddenly appeared and caused this has baffled people since it was first uploaded. For all videos, people on the internet
And also the guy in the car in front of, the camera. He didn't see him.
come up with various explanations for the seemingly impossible phenomenon, which is predominantly that the vehicles were obstructed by other objects, making them impossible to see until it was too late. While the internet has accepted this explanation, it still is regarded as a head scratcher for all of us, unable to wrap our heads around such a puzzling series of circumstances. Number 6. The Synagogue orb. Members of a southern Ukrainian town were baffled by a mysterious event in June 2015. A local synagogue captured a mysterious ball of light hovering around the back entrance of the building at 4 a.m. and remained relatively stationary for several moments. Experts admitted they were baffled by the phenomenon. They believed it to be a rare form of ball lightning, but also admit to not knowing how it came to be, since it didn't behave in the same manner most other ball lightning does, and it was clear skies the night of the incident. Upon researching the synagogue, it was discovered this location was used as a place that the Germans gathered people they wished to diminish before being shipped off to camps in the area. This led to the theory the orb is a manifestation of all the souls lost after being sent off, while others have speculated this is an angel blessing the area and comforting the lost souls, for which this building was possibly the last thing they saw of their home. The locals who attend the services have stated they have not experienced any form of paranormal activity, but consider this some sort of sign the spirits hadn't left just yet. Number 5. City in the Sky. Fans of the BioShock series will be familiar with the floating city of Columbia. Residents of Foshan, China were startled to see clouds closely resembling a series of skyscrapers in the air above them, unlike other clouds.
That is really awesome. That is really awesome. But I think they are like clouds that are really low. Something like that. I don't know for sure. Let's just watch it.
These clouds appeared in almost perfect rectangular shapes on the top, hence the
Oh, what?
skyscraper look. Experts have universally agreed the formation is the result of a mirage, not necessarily from a reflection of the city
That's really
below,
cool.
but the way the
That's awesome. That's amazing. But those are just clouds, but it seems like they are skyscrapers, yeah. Oh, that's really awesome.
light above the clouds contrasts with the one below. Several other theories have surfaced since the video was uploaded, including the city to be a parallel universe made visible by a rift in our time frame. Another idea is that it was some sort of experiment meant to create false images to confuse enemies. Of course, there's also been the idea that the video is a hoax created with either Photoshop or some other editing software. To this day, experts have stood by their explanation and most people have come to accept it. However, it is still fun to theorize other explanations and begs the question as to
That's a cloud, man. That's a cloud. For sure. For sure. For sure.
whether there are parallel universes and whether or not we will be able to see them. Number 4. The Ningen footage. Folklore is a characteristic of all cultures across the globe. One place people may be surprised to find out also has folklore is Antarctica. Of course, no permanent population resides there, but the researchers who do have
All these videos all have crap cameras, you know? They never have HD footage. They never have 720p, you know, 1080p, 4K cameras. They never have those. They only have like crappy potato cameras, you know?
have developed their own. One such example is that of the Ningen, which is a mysterious humanoid sea creature believed to be residing around the Antarctic waters.
That's a lag.
The creature
Seems like
has
this
been
is a
described
lag or
as a
something.
very large, pale, white, and having facial
Huge
and
lag,
other
okay.
physical features resembling either a human or a very large beluga whale. Several photos have surfaced online claiming to depict the legendary cryptid, but back in 2006, something quite unexpected happened. An unknown man released underwater footage from Antarctica with a strange silhouette of a large creature in the background. There is not much information on the video, but the uploader claims this to be evidence of the Ningen. There's no way of determining the size of the creature, but eyewitnesses to the Ningen have alleged they can be between 20 and 30 meters in length. Skeptics have argued the video is too grainy and lacks proper authentication to be taken seriously.
Why no
People do
HD?
believe in the video though. Under the notion previously unknown species of sea life are discovered all the time, these people don't necessarily believe the video to depict the legendary Ningen, but are open to the idea of this depicting a new Antarctic sea species yet to be properly documented. The oceans are full of life, even in the coldest of places. So for the sake of the scientists in Antarctica, let's hope the Ningen are gentle giants.
Let's hope so.
Number 3. Invisible forces. Sometimes things occur which appear to defy physics. Videos have appeared to show invisible forces causing havoc. In China, a CCTV camera captured a strange traffic incident that seems to defy explanation. Two minibuses approach an intersection when they were suddenly lifted up and quickly pulled back, with one ending up on its side. Furthermore, a car in the opposite direction was also lifted slightly off the ground, but remained relatively unscathed.
That's
Onlookers
freaking weird.
appeared to be stunned, unsure of what they had just witnessed. For months, people were baffled by the incident,
Holy
and
shit.
the video quickly went viral, with theories popping up all over the internet. These included the idea of extraterrestrial activity, to strange, powerful ghosts, to ideas of a hoax or broken wire causing the incident. Eventually, an investigation revealed a fallen cable wire had become tangled in a street sweeper ahead of the vans and had whipped back towards them, causing this to happen. However, people remain unconvinced and speculation continues to this day.
That would mean
For the
that this
time
guy
being,
or something
the
would have-
uncertainty of the event
And why
caused
did
much
this
debate
car
and
get hit
stirred
as
much
well?
discussion, which will continue to spark interest for time to come. Number 2.
Nah.
The Area 51
Nah.
worker. Mysterious events can occur in all sorts of places. Even on the air of radio,
Oh,
Art Bell is a
I have heard this one. Like, okay, so they're probably going to explain it, but I really want to explain it as well. So, if I remember correctly, there was this man calling to a radio station that, oh my god, I found something in area 51, I've worked there, or something like that. I've worked there, and he claimed all sorts of things. Then they returned the call to him because the call just got cut off, and a few moments later, they call back to the caller on the radio station, and then he claims that nothing what he said was true. You know why? You know, and he seems really toned down in his voice and stuff like that. So it's really weird.
popular radio
They're probably going to explain right
personality
now, but
known for his
okay.
discussion on issues and conspiracy theories. In May 1997, Bell received a call on air from a man calling himself Victor, who claimed to have worked at a secret facility known as S4. The place first gained popularity when engineer Bob Lazar alleged he worked at the facility, where the United States was working to create new things by using alien technology. While none of these reports are confirmed, it appears Victor was one of Lazar's co-workers. Bell spoke with Victor for nearly 2 hours.
Okay, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be.
Well, odd on its own, Bell and his listeners got quite the scare 4 months later. A frantic man called into Bell's show. He claimed to be an ex-employee of Area 51 who had worked on many projects there. Throughout the audio, you can hear the caller becoming increasingly hysterical as the call goes on. Suddenly, the station suffers a satellite failure mid-call.
Will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
I started getting...
Bell and other callers were seemingly shook up by the event and couldn't find a rational explanation. In April 1998, a man called in claiming to be the Area 51 caller, claiming it was all a hoax. However, listeners have pointed out the second man had noticeably different vocal tones and mannerisms than the first, leading to many to call the hoax claims into question. To this day, the Area 51 caller and subsequent blackout remains a mystery, and it appears the secret base will go to great lengths to maintain that secrecy.
And I know I can tell you what took the satellite down.
When? Are you talking about back with Art Bell?
Yes, Area 51! There was truth back then, and there was this crazy guy in Philadelphia, and he called out of his parents' basement because Art Bell put on a program saying, Area 51 callers, call on in!
Before we get to number 1, my name is Chill.
That was really weird, man. If you haven't heard about it, you should definitely check it out. It's probably under Area 51 caller radio station name or something.
And I hope you're enjoying this area. We're baffled when a strange object was seen launched into the sky late November 9th, 2010, off the coast of Los Angeles. What appeared to be a rocket was seen launching into the air, stunning onlookers. The United States issued a statement claiming to have no knowledge of what the object was and denying any involvement. People were skeptical about these claims, with many believing it was a test launch or an act from a different country. Experts weighed in on the event, with many theorizing it may have been an accidental launch by an American submarine that was quickly stopped. Others even suggested it was an optical illusion created by a mix of atmospheric conditions and contrail lines of a plane. The Department of Defense launched an investigation into the matter and found there were no scheduled launch tests for the area at that time. However, to this day, the event remains unexplained. Due to the high population of the LA County, countless witnesses and news stations captured the phenomenon on video, flooding YouTube with a spectacle for a time being. Now it is up to individual viewers to decide what the object was and what caused it. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some
Oh, it was really weird. The last one was like, it's just legit, you know? Seems really legit. Doesn't seem like those potato camera footage stuffs that you see all the time, so... yeah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this list? I really love watching these types of videos. They are scary, they're mysterious, and you really don't know what's causing those videos, and I think the mystery part is the most interesting for me. So what did you guys think about this video? What did you guys think about this reaction? Put it all in the comment section down below. What video do you want me to react to next? What video do you want to watch together next? Because basically we are watching these videos together. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a subscribe and a notification by clicking the bell icon and then just ticking that box and then accepting. And also put your thumbs up, not like this, but of course also like this, but also on the video, the thumbs up on the video, the like. So, and I hope to see you guys in the description, in the comment section down below. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. HD World out.